Hello, and welcome to Beyond Thinking, where we share and discuss about space exploration and humankind. Join us and keep watching. But first, if you like this content, please like and subscribe to hear more about Beyond Thinking. Today's video is about the sky turning green. In South Dakota, something intriguing has happened. You may be aware of it because it was widely publicized online. The sky of this state abruptly turned green in July 2022. Let's find out if the activity was brought about by nature or by human activity and discuss what to do when the sky turns green. The phenomenon. The skies over South Dakota in the United States were still cloudy on Tuesday, July 5th, 2022, just after a significant storm. When the locals eventually ventured outside, they noticed that the sky had an unusually vivid dark green tint. People remarked that it appeared to be right out of a science fiction or even a horror film. Unsurprisingly, South Dakotans began disseminating the information on social media right at once. On Twitter, many posted their stunning yet very scary photos. They displayed the sky over Sioux Falls as well as a few other locations. Although it may appear to be supernatural, this occurrence is actually not at all frightening. It's just a straightforward play of light and atmosphere. Such occurrences are relatively uncommon and typically signal the impending arrival of really harsh weather. That applies to what occurred in South Dakota as well. The hurricane. A thunderstorm passed through Sioux Falls just as people began to post pictures. The US Weather Service verified this. It was a devastating hurricane. The buffered scale of wind speeds indicates that the wind speed was approximately 100 miles per hour. The strongest and fastest storm ever is this one. This scale has only 12 numbers and the highest wind speed begins at 73 miles per hour. This did not dominate the news because it's a rather common occurrence for the locals. In the US, thunderstorms happen frequently, especially during the summer, and 1 in 10 of these storms have the potential to develop into something more dangerous, like a tornado. This instance was not unique. It was the derecho, as they say, long-lasting and broad storm. In reality, it consists of a rapidly moving cluster of intense thunderstorms and downpours. A derecho is frequently compared to a tornado in terms of strength. There is still a distinction between them. Difference between a tornado and a derecho. A vortex, or whirling column of air, is what a tornado is. Normally, it has a diameter of 500 feet, but on rare occasions, it can be up to 2.5 miles wide. The fact that they rotate is the main thing, and I don't envy anyone who finds that by accident. The wind circles about an unidentified center at a high speed. Severe thunderstorms or systems of thunderstorms with severe winds in a straight line are called derechos. To put it another way, a derecho just chooses a point and runs toward it, much like a very driven marathon runner. It has 6 stages of strength, ranging from 40 to 380 miles per hour, similar to a regular tornado. So, a derecho is comparable to a minor, Category 1 to 2 tornado. Its typical speed is between 73 and 113 miles per hour, and in both cases they may be accompanied by violent thunderstorms, lightning, and rain, but these are still two distinct phenomena. If a storm leaves a trail of destruction longer than 240 miles and has winds of at least 58 miles per hour, it is considered a derecho. It's quite challenging to forecast. On a clear day when no storms are expected, it can build, and then the winds come up out of nowhere. It's so unexpected that they might even feel explosive. But the National Weather Service tries to warn people at least 30 to 60 minutes or an hour in advance so that people can get ready and seek shelter. This time wasn't very different. nearly the whole state of South Dakota, along with Minnesota and Iowa, were affected by the storm. The repercussions were pretty severe. The number of persons without electricity exceeded 30,000. Fortunately, everyone was okay. The reason for this is that derechos are rather common in the area. The green sky, on the other hand, is distinctive. The green sky phenomenon. For the residents, the green sky quickly became a very uncommon sight. Everyone was speculating as to why it occurred. Was it a warning sign or a typical weather occurrence? To be honest, scientists don't have a precise answer, but even if they do, the assumptions they have make sense. A green sky is a highly unusual occurrence. Majority of scientists believe that this occurs as a strong storm approaches the region. The sky will become green here just before sunset or sunrise. The large hail that fell before the storm, according to NBC meteorologist Bill Cairns, who has experienced a similar event firsthand, may have caused the sky to turn green. Why the sky is green or blue? Let's discuss the reasons for why the sky seems blue or any other color based on its mood. In other words, the sun emits all of the color spectrum beams simultaneously. Although to us it appears to be entirely white, it actually contains all the hues simultaneously, but the duration of each of these color waves vary. For instance, blue-ray disks are shorter than the others. Red and orange color waves are very long and move slowly. So they are typically left behind, but when the sun goes below the horizon or rises, the rays' directions change and these waves reach us better. This is because they jump away from the air molecules better than the red waves, and they reach us faster because of this. On a regular clear day, the sky appears blue at the same time. Even if the sun rises and sets look to be red and orange to us, it all indicates that. However, in order for them to reach us more quickly and become stronger than the red rays, they must hit something else first. Blue and green waves are still present among them. Have you figured out what I'm trying to say? The water is used in this situation. When water droplets become large enough but do not yet fall to the ground, such as when there are strong winds, they form clouds that alter how light behaves in the sky. Water and hail make up the majority of huge, intense storms, and water reflects both blue and green light. The best part is that's precisely why the water in rivers and lakes appears blue-green to humans even though it's transparent. And yes, algae do matter. Therefore, there are a few important reasons why the sky might turn green. Key factors for turning green. The sun should first be at horizon level. Another consideration is that even though the storm clouds are drawing closer, they shouldn't entirely block the sky. There must be some space left for the sun's rays. The storm clouds are then briefly reached by inconspicuous blue rays. The combination of the scarlet sunset and hailstones repels them. They change into a brilliant green light that spreads throughout the sky. Because of this, in the majority of these situations, individuals can only view the green sky at night. It can also occur in the middle of the day, but seeing something like that during the day is much more unusual because the circumstances are already so particular. A green sky means heavy rain or hail. However, you shouldn't become anxious if you notice a green sky. It's hardly a guarantee that a terrible storm is coming. The likelihood is great though. Nevertheless, it is not a rule. It can just be a lot of rain or plenty of hail. In other words, you should conceal and hide your car if you see a green sky. However, it is really incredibly exciting if you're fortunate enough to catch a peek of the beautiful sky from the comforts of your own home. Just remember that you had the opportunity to partake in something truly unique and extraordinary. Some individuals proclaimed it to be the most amazing thing that they have ever witnessed. If you have thoughts on the ideas discussed in this video, please leave a comment below. If you have enjoyed this content and would like to see more on space exploration and humankind, Please like this video and become a subscriber for more videos on Beyond Thinking. Thank you and have a Beyonder nice